The newest update for the RLS Career Overhaul Mod is finally here. Upon loading up my trucker save, both my Gabriel T and D series trucks are gone. Even though that save still works, I'm going to start a brand new save for now to see what this new mod update is like. Hey guys, it's TRIZE here, so let's walk in to the frickin' Quarryside Autos dealership as per usual if you were to start a brand new career save. And we could barely afford the freaking I-Series. Normally it's unaffordable with the RLS mod, starting out at $23,000. So to not spend a whole lot of money in case I'm going to buy another car and stuff like that, especially for a crap ton of new vehicles that were added to this here mod. So it's purchased D-COVID for $15,623.72, so we can drive away now, and I installed the tire thermals mod. I'll just put that away for now and accelerate and go right across the street after the BeamCom van to the garage. So going to my computer with the dealerships. Well, first of all, we got a brand new UI for the computer screen when it comes to purchasing parts, repairing, tuning, painting, insurance policies, and so on. So clicking on purchase vehicles, we're going to see right away exclusively with the RLS mod, starting off with the $61.66 Kashira US Wife Beater Manual. This is based off of the Abishu Kashira mod that you can download off the BeamNG repository, where the illegal imports the seller. I believe it's for cars that are under $1,000, where you can buy some of these cars, usually like that are modified, unmodified, or beat up like this, and so on. And even a basic-ass trailer, travel trailer empty, 2023. Whoa! How come it has 300,000 miles and it's a year old, going on 2 years old? Man! What the hell you been doing for a living? And down to Spash Rollers, these sellers, where we got here, the Aruda rolling chassis. With the rolling chassis, you could build pretty much like a project car from the ground up. Like you're given a chassis for a vehicle, the wheels, suspension, and you can put like whatever engine you want, whatever interior you want, rather than buying just a car flat out, like assuming this car's been fully built. And of course, the police have made a comeback where you can still become a police officer no matter what, but the thing is, in order to be a cop, you have to have the official police light bar for a police officer, including the livery. I believe that's how it works. Or you can flat out buy one at the police dealership. And you got the service dealership from taxi cabs, ambulances, and my Weno crane from my automation campaign series. Finally, I can buy this for $3,000. The car I just had, the frickin' RNG Rando RCV6 for $8,000. Nitromethane put 204,000 miles. So I don't see any other. Holy crap, $600,000 for a Scintilla. So other modded vehicles that I have for my automation-made cars export to BeamNG. So, seeing with this save, I'll probably make this a separate save for this version of the RLS version of the game in 0.33 of being a police officer. The cheapest cop car I can afford is the Abishu Kashira, the Gendarme edition, which I believe is the French Gendarme. I think I'll set a route and buy the car as is in the police dealership. So let's get into an interior view, start the car up, because I believe with this new version of career mode and all that stuff, if you were to like modify your car or something like that, I believe the car just shuts off and you have to like restart it and all that stuff. And before going over there, in the map here, seeing that this version of the RLS mod is still in the works, the big thing if you want to take a look at is at the drag strip and racetrack, we don't have any of the RLS exclusive races, the AI races like the factory stock, street stock, custom cars, Scintilla Cup, and all that stuff. These seem to be removed for now, including like the 10-second, 87654, whatever, drag races by the drag strip. And also, too, the drag paddock has its own computer rather than relying, I believe, on the computer at the logistics center. And with the size of the mod file too, if you were to update this version of the RLS mod, especially coming from version 2.0 to version 2.1 as of right now, the 2.1 version of RLS, I believe, is like 125, 130 megabytes, while the version 2.0 of RLS is a little over like 1.25, almost 1.5 gigabytes. So I believe with those two versions of the mod, I believe it's about a 8 times difference between the new version of the mod versus the old version in terms of file size. And see that there is a cop car up ahead? Let's see here, I'm going 90 miles an hour. They should pursue me, right? Let's see, I'm coming up on him. I'm dangerously speeding in the middle lane, and... yes, ooh! God damn, prematurely pulled over, and this cop too? No, but the police are pursuing me, which I did see off of the, devlog video, which is made by Raceless, I believe, the mod author of the RLS team. So in his little devlog, he did state that the police are not sold by dashcam footage. I was about to say, with the police, they're not super aggressive as they used to be when you're first being pursued by them. Like, at first, they'll just, try to pull you over. They'll be, not, too over-the-top aggressive. Well, they'll just be on your tail, but not, hardcore on you. But if you've been, being pursued for, 5-10 minutes or so on, I believe, then the cops will really start to come after you, try to put an end to the chase, and, well, taking you to jail and all that stuff. I have left the sale, but I'm just pulling up right now, for God's sake. So there's a pissed-off cop. You want me to drive into the wall or down here? So here's the Kashira. Can I still buy it, or do I have to do some black magic to reintroduce the sale and everything? Hold on. So the gendarme. I'm now a cop, as you can see, but I can jack the cop car. I cannot jack the cop car. What if I go into this little thingy here and try to request the gendarme cop? So, I can buy the Kashira, the US Kashira. Let's inspect the US model. It's got 191 horsepower, not a whole lot of miles, 25,000 miles compared to 31, 34, and so on. So inspect the US version of the cop car, which will spawn in as so. So taking a look at the Velasco City police car, get in, and how much would it cost? 48,000. So take a look at the interior for the heck of it. So we got the gear shifter, the CD player, and it's 1810 hours, which is 610 right now. And second of all, does this run? Alright, test drive. Here we go, now initiate the test drive, and oh, we got a push bar, so we can do a pursuit, not a pursuit thingy, a pit maneuver with relative ease in case we have to do so in one of our pursuits that I'll demonstrate later in the video. So, why the hell are you running your siren, officer? Suspect is fleeing from you! Simplified traffic vehicles, so with pursuits, you gotta keep an eye out. $500 is a durable cop car. All we got is a damaged-ass radiator. COVID, you stay here. So let's head back to the garage and repair the cop car and show off the rest of what's like being a cop and so on. So back at the Velasco garage, so it's kind of interesting. Instead of changing out the light bar, performance parts, all that stuff, you could change and buy different types of sirens that you already got installed or that the game comes with. So, oh my god, how long did I have these damn sirens? The Canadian alert ready alarm. You got Austria, the Federal Signal Siren, a bunch of German-ass sirens, Italy, Japan's earthquake alarm, the Mastercom B siren, and BeamNG's sirens, and this same header. There's probably gonna be some 10-year-olds in the comments that'll say, the average siren in Ohio. That's true, because I'm from Ohio. I think the siren I'm going to install for this van here, I think I might as well choose the Mastercom B, Code 3 Mastercom B siren, where I've customly mixed all of the siren types from the whale, to the yelp, to the phaser, to the high-low, and then the hyper-low, and then back to the whale, and so on. So it's quick on install for $99, which is $106.99 after taxes, and quick on purchase. And also about the sirens here, if you were to buy a new siren and go back to the Mastercom, you will have to pay for this siren again, which is interesting, whether it's for the modded sirens or the vanilla sirens. So click on purchase and head on the road and find some bad guys and probably race in a police van.
20 minutes later.
Okay, a suspect. The van? The station wagon, I mean. Yes, indeed. So got my lights on and pulling over. And also for this vehicle, I had to switch up to an Ibishu Pesima, the state police vehicle, is because the Kashira, unfortunately, did not load me, it did not register me as a police vehicle. Like, I was driving around for like 5, maybe 10 minutes, and when I got in and out of my car, it did have the little prompt saying, "You are now a cop." But when I sold this car, not this car, but the Ibishu Kashira van and the Covet, I end up buying this here Ibishu Pesima, and now I am a cop, which makes this pursuit possible. So it's probably like maybe like a little mod conflict, it being the Ibishu Kashira, it being a modded vehicle, unlike this here Pesima and police variant. This is a vanilla version, which the RLS mod can recognize compared to the Kashira. Like when I went to the garage and I got into my car and all that stuff, it declared as the car as a custom vehicle and not the police vehicle, like the Ibishu Kashira Police, and not Ibishu Kashira Custom, which is why I wasn't quote-unquote registered as a cop car, because it was declared as a custom, not a cop car, which is weird. So let's get a hood view and, let's just hide the UI. Rapes the freaking BX and ETK, 3-way pileup. Anything else up your sleeve, Mr. Legrand? Put on the lights and the UI and see how much I can get. Let's first of all get the pay. $3,300. Okay, go under arrest. Hey, get out the car! Get out the damn car, man! Get out the car, man! Raise your hands up! Get out your car, man! Only in USA. So, the longer the pursuit is, the more money you can get. So right there, about $3,300 for that pursuit and a mess to deal with, which, you know, speed FR, so we'll just piss off. Code 4 and 10-8. And the BX! Okay, one more time for the pursuits, and let's see if I can 180 this bitch. Hold on. Hell yeah, 180 that bitch. Turn the siren, chase the BX, do one more, and probably race the police car and see what it's really like with the standard issue AI races, and not poor ass braking, and not the RLS AI races that were implemented back then in the version 2.0 and before. Unlike nowadays, straight ahead, unlike nowadays, the version 2.1, this initial release for version 0.33 of BeamNG, they watered down everything for now, but they have plans, like I said, to implement more things in the future, like the return of AI races, maybe the mud drag strip, and so on. But that'll come clear in the future once those updates are made. Alright, instead of the... He's gonna go head on. He will miss. I want to go for a pit maneuver. Could somebody lend me a damn sandwich? 1050 right there. And running for the arrest. Move it, bitch. $3,000. I want to do a pit maneuver, for crying out loud. Okay, who is it? Was that car behind me or what? If not, then Chrysler. Suspect escaped from you. He got away. Here's $750 for repairs, so... I believe in this version now, if you were to lose a suspect, I think it was that ETK that was on the other side of the road against me. So it appears now, if you were to be into a police chase and you were to lose the suspect, now they would give you $750 as like a consolation, pretty much compensation for, well, losing a suspect. Because I think you had to pay up $750 for you losing the suspect. So now they'll reprimand you, unlike back in the day where they'll penalize the crap out of you. Alright, here's an AI chase behind me, a Gavril H series, the BeamNG van. Is it a mover van? We get there right on time, I assume. So, after what, 30 to 40 minutes of crashing into one another? Pit mover? There's the pit. For the first time in 14 years. Terrible ass box, and he'll be going the other way. God damn it. Well, first pit and watch head on. What I tell you, that is BeamNG's AI in a nutshell. Boxing from behind, and we get a whopping $1,585.31 from a damn pit maneuver, an AI-generated chase, not the simplified random chases, but this van hit a cop car and then sped past me, did a pit maneuver, crashed head on, and did that. A box truck is coming after my bitch ass. I was gonna do an AI race to end it off, but time to do some extracurricular activity in a box truck. Will the pit maneuver work on a box truck? What's he here? No, he a big boy. You a dumbass. Alright, let's super pit the box truck, see that my truck is, or cop car is heavily damaged. Damn near made it tip over, and who is this guy? 2 in 1 or what? Well, we'll just pit the ETK if he gets a little bit more aggressive. He's staying straight, so get on his ass. Go over to pit. Perfect. Box in the ETK. Ooh. Come on. Oh, he flipped over. So let's first take a selfie with the H-Series and try to get on par with the ETK that I pitted earlier. So rest this guy. Let's see how much I get. Probably a couple grand. $3,700. So where's the ETK? Is he still alive or no? Another... In peace, please. Where's the ETK? Is he gone? Yep, let's just end your ass and probably just cut it because all I'm getting is just some goddamn chases. And, how much money have I made? TRIZE is a cop and he's learning impaired. He's the pop-tarted policeman, it's me. I'm making bank by just doing all these police chases, about $34,000 up in here. Damn, son. Screw the race, I'll just be a cop no matter what. So with version 2.1 of the RLS Career Overhaul Mod for BeamNG, there is a ton of stuff at the moment that has been removed that I've mentioned. From the AI races, timed drag races, the mud drag strip, and so on. While the mod author stated that they are focusing on lower spec machines, meaning that some things had to be sacrificed. As time goes on, I think they'll re-implement some of the exclusive missions and races that made this mod special. So anyways, that'll do it with BeamNG.drive with the RLS Career Overhaul Mod. And for those who are interested in this type of content, please be sure to like and subscribe so you won't miss out on any videos like this in the future. So this is TRIZE Rising Up, and signing out.